First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. And on the hill in this one, Michael Wacha.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a quick out, number 1. Daniel Schneemann, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Ball 1.
Next offering is fouled back. And a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And that's outside.
That's ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
1 strike.
And that one missing low. 2 out, space is empty. That one misses. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a strike in there.
3-2.
Stays alive.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swing and a miss. Back here at Coors Field. And on the hill, Daniel Espino.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And now, Alex Gordon. The pitch. That's off the inside corner, and the count even 1-1. Popped in the air, left field, puts it away for the out. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, George Brett. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Up the middle, gloves it on the dive, throws from his knees.
Oh.
It's there. And that's back here in Denver, and now Stephen Kwan. Waka back to work. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And that drops in for a strike. Hit in the air left field. Gordon settles under it. And there's one down. And the batter now, Kyle Manzardo. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. Now it's the right fielder, David Fry. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Got him swinging. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Swinging a foul out of play. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. And that is out of play. And now 1 and 2. In the air, center field, Isbell. Moving back for this one. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Next to hit, Jack Caglione. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Espino measures 6 feet 2 inches, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Late swing, foul to the left. Perez aboard here at first with nobody out. Outside with a breaking ball. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. Relay to first, double play. Whit Merrifield up to the plate.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them right there.
Well, got to pause on that thought. And we're back on to the 3rd inning. And now the shortstop, Angel Martinez. Outside, and it's 1-0. And he takes a strike. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Whips it to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Out number 2. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one
That's off
just
the plate.
misses.
Ball 2.
Swings through it, and that's a strike. Back here at Coors Field. And now here is Vinny Pasquantino. That's inside. Ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Headed towards the corner, and a foul ball. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That ball's carrying. It bangs off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now, Michael Garcia. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Pasquantino leads off second with nobody out. On a line, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners, nobody out. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Base hit right field. One runs in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. Now it's going to be Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 1. Runner takes off. Ripped on a line. Kwan puts it away. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. It's 2-0. Bobby Witt Jr. digs in now. Flied to right his first time. And there's a ball.
Which Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out. In the air, right field. Fry under this one. Squeezes it, and that's the inning. Back here in Denver, start of the 4th. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And that's in for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
To the right side, and it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Waka ready to fire now. In for a strike. And a count 1-2. And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Santana batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Move to first. Ramirez dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Tag save. The throw from Perez too late. And down on strikes he goes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. That's to third. Throws to first in time, and he has thrown 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, George Brett. Swung on, belted. And that one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Waste no time there. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Perez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering is fouled back. Brett stands at second with no outs. Up the middle, Martinez. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And a foul ball. Man at second. Up and in. And it's a ball and a strike. Move to second. Brett dives back in. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And they add a pair. It's 4-0. And first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Lifted in the air, right center field. Thomas sizing this one up. And it's caught for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like it.
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. Around first, heading for 2. To second, pulls him off the bag. Michael Garcia, the next to hit. A single and a run scored and a walk. That one ripped. This looks like extra bases. Coming home. He'll score.
He was all over that one. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Out at the plate. Bang, bang play, and we're back. And now the right fielder, David Fry. Waka back to work. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Just missed. Naylor measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, and that one gets away at the plate. And the runner stays where he is. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. Right through there for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Good eye in that spot. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Struck him out looking. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. In for a strike. 0-1. A little bit low. Man at first, 1 away. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Thomas at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
Damn.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Fans another. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Alex Gordon. In the air, left field. Kwan heads after it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And that one wrapped foul. Into center and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So up next, George Brett, 1 for 2. Snap throw to first. Throws it away. Runner on the go again. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second and great jump.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Throw to second, save.
I remember when all the eyes in baseball were on Brett as he chased the magic 400 mark in 1980. Didn't miss by much. Finished at 390.
And he grounds one to the right side. What a stop. Throw to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Salvi steps into the box now. Left field, way back there. Kwan moving back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. An absolute smash to left. It's 7-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Now it's the right fielder, Jack Caglione. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
0-1.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Now it's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one fouled off. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 9-0. 2 down, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Gets down, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Back-to-back singles. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And here is Kyle Isbell. 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball. On the run, throw to first. What a play to end. Back here in Denver, all set for the top of the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter, Daniel Schneemann. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Line drive. And that's down, a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Fastball for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Kwan now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Isbell hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So a man aboard, and up next for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. First pitch misses. Schneemann off of first with 2 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2 keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The Guardians with a lot of ground to make up. And we're in the top half of the 6th. 1-2 now. And that just misses. That misses the zone. 3-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hacks and misses. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Late with the swing there.
You know, this group of hitters digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Fastball almost got him there. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now it's going to be Bobby Witt Jr. Fought off foul. Man at second. Trying to bunt his way on. And foul ball. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that drops foul.
He's trying to protect, keep the at bat alive.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Ramirez in plenty of time to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. At the plate, George Brett 1 for 3. Moved to second, and he's back in on a dive. Ball one there. Fouled off left side. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 out and a runner at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck. Kwan moving back. He makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back. And the batter now, Kyle Manzardo. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Nope, outside.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And now the right fielder, David Fry. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And he pumps in a strike.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Fastball is outside. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And the whiffs just keep on coming. He's up to 14 now. Naylor in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Out to short, Witt. The throw to first. Guardians go down. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Jack Caglione. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Pitch
One
misses
ball,
there,
2 strikes.
and that's ball 1. On the ground right side, Schneemann. Over to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. He's already homered in this game. Foul ball there.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 1 down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short. 2 up, 2 down. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. 3 for 3's doubled twice and singled. Ground ball to the right side. Santana takes it himself. And it's back here at Coors Field. We're at the top of the 8th. So in now for Cleveland, Angel Martinez. Ground ball left side. Tosses across to first. First out in the top of the 8th. He swings and fouls one off. Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. A solo shot. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 9-1. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians.
Now pitching.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Long. In his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter.
0-2's the count.
1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's Jose Ramirez. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Check
Ball,
swing.
that's
Did he
outside.
go? No, he didn't. Inside, just missed. That one fouled off. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one missing inside. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tim Herron.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now at the plate, Kyle Isbell. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Out towards right center field. Schneemann on the move. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Now the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw. Pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Bobby Witt Jr. getting ready to hit. Puts a bunt down. Santana flips it behind his back. And he's safe at first as no one can get to the bag in time. And next is the designated hitter, George Brett.
Runner.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's there. He's got it. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Stephen Kwan. First pitch just misses. And another ball.
No strike.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. To the right side. Merrifield to first in time. Now 1 gone in the 9th. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. And ball 1.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. So it's their last chance in this one. Kyle Manzardo now at the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
They're down to their final strike.
No ball.
This could end it. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is the ball game.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays. Great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
10-1 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. just about set to go. And on the hill here today, Michael Wacha.
Boog, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
Swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. Swing and a foul straight back. And that's
Ball.
downstairs and outside.
2-2 the count.
Got him. And there's one down. Now it's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann. And that one is in for a strike. One out, base is empty. That one fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Jose Ramirez. And that drops in for a strike. Strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. And that is out of play. Swing and a ball line to center. Thomas makes a nice running catch.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
2 down, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, George Brett. In the air out to center. Thomas makes his way towards it. Nice grab on the run. And the second inning set to go. Now here is Stephen Kwan. Late on that fastball. Kwan, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Carlos Santana, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Foul ball. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Kyle Manzardo at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Just missed. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Strike 3. And back here in Denver, bottom of the second. And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. That one down the line, and that's just foul. And that one is inside ball 1. Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Thomas pulls it in on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Thomas under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. Vinny Pasquantino digs in now. Ball 1, no strikes. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Just off the outside edge. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Perez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next pitch inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Grounds 1 to short. Martinez zips it across, and that is that. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. And now the right fielder, David Fry. That's in there. It's 0-1. Swings through that one.
0-2 is the count.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. 7 in a row by way of the K. Bo Naylor batting with 1 down. Takes a strike.
0-1.
There's the strike up high. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. He's now struck out 8 in a row. Angel Martinez in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Got him. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the 3rd baseman, Michael Garcia. That to right. 1 away. And now Kyle Isbell. Swinging a foul out of play. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's outside. Right through there, got him. And there's 2 away. Now the left fielder, Alex Gordon. That's hard hit in the line. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. New inning getting started. Stepping in, Lane Thomas. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 away. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. Waka winds and deals. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Ramirez takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. And that one fouled off. And it's fouled away. Cuts and misses. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Bibee back to work. Right back to him on the mound. Fires over to first. One up, one down. And now the DH, George Brett. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Santana. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Salvador Perez. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit. Right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Next to hit, Jack Caglione. Two outs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. Thomas whips it in quickly. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Check swing, called strike. Perez over at second. Caglione at first, 2 out of the inning. And now the count is even. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. That is the inning. And we're back. We go to the top of the fifth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. That's a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Guardians just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Santana in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now it's the DH, Kyle Manzardo. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's towards center. Corrals it. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. So digging in, Michael Garcia. And a curve misses outside.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game, right?
Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. Throw, safe. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Fry drops steps, heads back on it, and he makes the catch. Runner tags and will move up to third. Back to the top of the lineup, Alex Gordon, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Garcia stands at third with one gone in the inning. In the air to left center. Kwan pulls it down. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they lead by 2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That one felt good. Second home run of the inning for them. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. Brett up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That one to first, and it goes just foul. Cut on and lifted in the air. Thomas. He's got it, and that is that. Back here at Coors Field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the right field. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Bangs off the wall. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Well, there goes the chance for a perfect game. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Naylor swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And there's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away. Martinez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And a big swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Thomas in the box now as he leaves that one up high. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Paul Sewald.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Swung on, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. He sends it out of here, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. Merrifield up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaches, but can't make the grab. Vinny Pasquantino getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Merrifield on the move. Ball misses.
That ball went out.
Safe at second, and that was not close. Merrifield, the runner at second with 1 away. Pickoff throw. Merrifield dives back in. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. And that one upstairs.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs.
Swung out, belted. deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 6-0. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. And a foul ball. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Runner at second here, one gone. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Aller checks the runner, and he dives back in safely. Out to short, Martinez. Slings to first in time. So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Rips one to right. Fair ball. Garcia around third. He'll score easily.
Well done. Drives in the run. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And here is Bobby Witt Jr. Center field. Thomas under it. Makes the grab, and that back here in Denver, top of inning number 7. So in now for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. And there's a strike. There's a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Garcia makes the grab, one away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Stephen Kwan. And a ground ball to first. They get one, and he beats it. He's safe. So 2 down now, and here is Carlos Santana, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch swinging.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
A changeup missing, and a count 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses, and the count is filled up. And add another. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th, and now George Brett. Allard back to work. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a leadoff double as they look to keep pulling away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Nabs it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. And now the right fielder, Jack Caglione. He's already homered in this game. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now Whit Merrifield. Line drive, Adam in center field.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that will end the inning. And we're back, ready to begin the eighth. And now the DH, Kyle Manzardo. Pitch is in there. 0-1. And that one off the outside edge. That clips the corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Manzardo checks his swing. Appeal to third. Did not go. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. David Fry digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Got him swinging. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Bo Naylor. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And Naylor swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strike. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Line to left. Kwan hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. On the ground right side. Handles, throws to first, and a couple of quick outs. 2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Swung on, belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. He'll touch them all. It's 9-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Now Bobby Witt Jr. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. Schneemann tosses to first, and Witt is out. Back here in Denver, here's the shortstop at the plate, Angel Martinez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
This one in the air. Witt. And there's one away. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Swing and a pop-up. Merrifield gets under it. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Next to hit, Daniel Schneemann. That one at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Ramirez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
1 strike.
Next pitch misses inside. And the count is 3-1. They're down to their final strike.
We got full
Waka
count.
is just one strike away. Swing and a pop-up. Merrifield. And that'll do it.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense.
Back here in Cleveland, here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Lorenzen back to work, and he lays down a bunt. Throw over to Biggio. Little chopper rolls foul. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Fought off foul. And a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. First and second. Back now at Progressive Field. As we go to the last of the third. And now here is Bo Naylor. Outside low. Going to count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2-2 the count.
And it's filled up.
Count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. That one back there. It's off the top of the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
That pretty much split the zone.
1 out. Runner at second. Bo Naylor at the plate now. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at second.
0-1.
And that's,
that's
off
off the plate.
the
Ball
inside
2.
edge. And a count 2-1. That one the other way. And there's a hit. Martinez rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night. Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. All right, just about ready for baseball and getting to start. Andrew Miller.
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch the contacts, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him, and he's not going to mess around with a whole bunch of different offerings. Only 3 pitches in the repertoire, so he knows he'll have to work in all 3 effectively and probably pitch backwards sometimes just to make sure this lineup isn't picking up on too many patterns.
Hank Greenberg now at the plate. Throw over to first. Crow Armstrong back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Runner takes off. Throw to second. Save. And that is cut on and missed. And now it's even 1-1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Man at second. Runner goes again. Squirts away a little bit. Tosses to first. 1 out in the top of the first. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. So up next, Ryan Dozier. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. That one way inside.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Piazza. And strike 1 to the catcher. And strike 2. And 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just one.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And we're back on the hill here today. Hal Newhouser. What's the scouting report on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he swings through that one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Caught him looking for the K. And now the shortstop, Daniel Schneemann. Not
Ball
close
one,
with
no
that
strike.
one. 1-0. Schneemann, 28 years old. Usually a second baseman, but today starting at shortstop. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And the count 1-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, some people think this is no big deal, but I think when you consider the longer throw, the fact that you've got to be able to cover up the middle to your left, it's a big adjustment for him.
Slings it across, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. George Brett will hit next. That one is absolutely belted. It falls in, and that's a knock. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
0-1.
Carlos Santana stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss. There's that
No
changeup.
balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. All set for the start of the inning. And now, Luis Robert Jr. Miller back to work. Strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground. To first.
He's out.
1 out in the second. Michael Young digs in now. First
Ball
pitch
one.
Misses. Miller.
1-0.
He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. 2 down, base is empty. Here comes Manny Machado. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Back foot slider struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Chase DeLauder. There's the strike.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy.
Oh,
Yep,
that got away from him.
Take your bait.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Jason Kipnis, the next to hit. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Kyle Manzardo getting ready to hit. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Into the second deck it goes, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So 1 out, nobody on. just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Andrew Miller.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know,
Outside, that's
it's not
ball.
necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Yeah, the batter now, Parker Meadows. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss. One out, bases empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Here is Gleyber Torres. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Next offering misses down and away. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Good eye right there. Goes down looking for the strike. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Fouled off to the right.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
That one drilled left field. Hauls it in on the warning track. So digging in, Daniel Schneemann. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes a ball. Next offering is fouled back. Right side, Torres handles. Throws to first in time. And next is the designated hitter, George Brett. Line drive. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. It really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here at Coors Field, and here is Spencer Torkelson.
Now pitching.
Tristan McKenzie on the pitch here. Inside, just missed. Torkelson, a slugging. First baseman batting in the cleanup spot, a former first-round pick in 2020. In the dirt, and that's ball 2. That one fouled off. And a pitch. Fastball is outside. That one finds the corner. Counts full, 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Here's Riley Green. And first offering is fouled off. That one's
Ball.
upstairs, ball one. Second
ball,
inning
one
here,
strike.
no score. Way out front for strike.
One ball.
Clearly, he
Two
was
strikes.
sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And the batter now, Andy Ibanez. First
Ball.
offering, and it
Damn.
just misses. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Got him swinging, and he strikes out the side here in the second. We head to the bottom of the second. Now here is Chase DeLauder. That one ripped. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one's carrying. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0. And now the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Fouled off left side. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Bottom half of inning number 2. That
One
misses
ball,
the zone.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2. And a good eye
That's
there.
inside. We got a full count.
On the ground to short. Baez gets it to first.
Got him.
That's one out the bottom of the second. Here's Jose Ramirez.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hit.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And that one is off the top of the wall. Around second is Ramirez. The relay. He's safe, and that's a triple off the wall.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
At the plate, Jason
0-1.
Churio, but he's back in time.
Inside ball.
Ramirez takes his lead at third with one away. Next pitch
Ball,
is
that's out.
outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he
Nope,
throws it again,
outside.
hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
And ball
Ball
four,
four,
two
that's out.
aboard. Now the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 1. Move to first.
No, he's
Churio
safe.
back in on a dive. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at
0-1
second,
the count.
and he easily steals the bag. Lined into right. And makes the grab. Both runners tagging. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 3-zip. And the batter will be the shortstop, Daniel Schneemann. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and that one's gone into the bleachers. That's worth the price of admission. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 5-zip. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
There's a swing and a drive. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Tyler Owens.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously.
Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a van down by the river. Their third home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0. Chase DeLauder will hit next. 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored so far. Ground ball up the middle. Torres on to first. That one ends the top half of the third inning. Digging in, Kerry Carpenter. McKenzie back to work. Tap foul at the plate. This one high in the air to left center. Gordon makes the grab, and there's one down. And now the catcher comes up to him, Dylan Dingler. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Just missed. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. One down. Base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Javi Baez digs in right side. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Just off the outside edge. Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him. Back here in Denver, bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these guys putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Ground ball, Torkelson. And he handles it himself for the out. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. He's 0-for-1. And that one hit to first. Torkelson takes it to the bag, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. Jose Ramirez now at the plate. Look out! And it hit him. And now the center fielder, Jason Churio. The walk and a run scored his first time. Owens checks over to first, and he's back. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the left fielder, Matt Vierling. Swing and a miss.
Well, these Tigers
0-1.
just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Nope.
Good
Outside.
eye in that spot. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Torres in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And a strike to Glaber.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing.
Another one. That's bottom 4. Now the left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Leading off for the Guardians, the left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Lifted in the air out to left. Vierland makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Now it's going to be Daniel Schneemann. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
They say you win.
2. 0-2.
Next offering upstairs. He goes down looking. 2 down, bases empty. Next is the designated hitter, George Brett. That one ripped left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That ends the inning. So ready now for the 5th inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That's outside.
And delivers outside. Next offering is in for a strike. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. And now the right fielder, Riley Green. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Green, 24 years old, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 7 in a row by way of the K. Ibanez batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Chase DeLauder. And that one is lifted in the air. Vierland makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now here is Jason Kipnis. He's already homered in this game. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Vierling makes the grab. 2 away. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. In the air out towards right center. Green on the run. Grabs it on the run. And we're back. Now at the plate, Kerry Carpenter. McKenzie back to work. Foul ball there. .95 with that one. The stuff has been excellent.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball.
High fly ball out into left center field. Churio hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Now the catcher up to hit. Dylan Dingler. Fastball for a strike at 95. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Towards first. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Baez. Struck out swinging his first time. Inside. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Off the mark there. And the count is 2-0. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
The next offering misses. Full count now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Chop to the right side. Manzardo. The flip to the pitcher covering. Baez gone in the play. Out number 3. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Churio. Line to left. Brings it in, and there's 1 down. So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. First pitch misses. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Now 1-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The other way, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. 1 down. Daniel Schneemann, the next to hit. Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a van down by the river. He sends it into the second deck. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 9-0. Tyler Holton taking over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Carlos Santana. And that is out of play. Hit hard on the ground to short. Sends it to first. We go to the top of the 7th. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Matt Vierling. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. That one the other way. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out trying for 3. Here comes Gleyber Torres. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings through that.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
The Tigers with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Gleyber Torres goes yard. It's 9-1. Torkelson in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Got him. 13 strike. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Chase DeLauder. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Jason Kipnis digs in now. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Going back. And it hits the fence. Round second, digging for third. And his third hit of the game is a triple. Runner at third with one gone. And now the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
One away with a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is fouled back. That one to first. Torkelson. There for the out. Runner scores from third. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Out there to center. Torres makes the play. Back here at Coors Field, we go to the 8th, and now it's going to be Riley Green. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. Ibanez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one out to right. DeLauder snags it for the second out. 2 down, base is empty. And next to hit for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Jason Churio. And first offering is fouled off. Holton, a 6'2 southpaw, 28 years old. And he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2018. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now the left fielder, Alex Gordon. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses.
1 strike.
1-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
One ball.
Gonna really need to hang
strikes.
in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now Daniel Schneemann. And that
Ball.
one
That's
just
inside.
misses. A ball and no strikes. That's down
Nope,
and in.
That's a ball.
Next
That's
offering
ball 3.
misses. And now 3-0.
3-0.
There's a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Count is 3-2.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's there. He's got it. And we go to the 9th, and here is Dylan Dingler. McKenzie back to work. In the air, right side. DeLauder makes the grab, 1 down.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Baez batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Strike 2.
0-2.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Vierling stands in now and watches strike 1. Next
No,
pitch
that's
is
down.
downstairs. And a foul ball. 1 strike away. Yeah, the
That's
1-2
ball 2.
misses to even the count. Got him, and that's the ball game. 10-1, the final.